just want to do it now just to be sure, and we'll just cut it back in.
Yeah, this is just our first. Let's give it a shot, Marijuana.
Hello, and welcome to our first ever Let's Play. I'm Buoy.
And I'm Darcon.
And we are here to do Kingdom Hearts. We were originally going to do them in chronological order. Didn't work out so well because apparently PSP emulators are pretty difficult to come by and be reliable. So instead we're going to hit up this one. Right now, for the 6 viewers that we're probably going to get on this, we're going to give it an option to, at the end of this, perhaps do a quick synopsis of Birth by Sleep. Darcon knows everything about Kingdom Hearts ever. So we are going to give the option of that whenever we do finish this video. Hopefully it has more, or whenever you do finish this playthrough, hopefully it'll have more views on everything. We'll bring up the option again towards the end. May do another game in between, not necessarily Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. We're going to figure that out as we go along on this. But right now, Darcon is going to be the one playing because, again, he's better. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get this kicked off.
Normal or expert?
I'm going to go with normal just because it's a first playthrough on there and don't want to ruin everything for everyone ever on that. But going through, hopefully the game audio isn't too loud on that. Should still be good on everything. But yeah, I mean, Kingdom Hearts we started playing back when it first came out.
Yeah, like 2002, 2003.
I think it was 2002 if I remember right on there. And
like
it's
what, 12?
Something like that. I don't even know. So do the math. You found out our age. Congratulations.
Yay.
But we're gonna kind of go through and do this as a little bit of fun for us and making fun of some of the random stuff that's in the game on there. But I mean, all in all, we're huge Kingdom Hearts fans on everything. This is nothing bad about the game, obviously, if we're doing a Let's Play. But, I mean, it's just so awesome! But, yeah, I mean, starting out, even this intro, like, it's 2012 now, and this thing just looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, this is when Square Enix was still Squaresoft, is where they had come together. And I mean, but, they're known for their great FMVs.
Yeah, absolutely. But, I mean,
even though you only get the 2 really good FMVs at the beginning and end of the series. We got some slowdown here. It's probably from the
it might be the refresh rate, yeah. But I mean, looking at it, it still looks great compared to some of the games that are still produced today. And this was back in 2002, like you're saying. I mean, it probably is from the CGI and this right here. Oh well, first walkthrough or playthrough on this, not necessarily a walkthrough. I would have figured 10 years. Most people watching this probably seen this.
I already know what's going on.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm falling. Oh, that makes me want to fall.
I don't necessarily. I mean, when the game first came out, I really liked this song, but I think that Sanctuary is an overall just much better than Simple and Clean.
Sanctuary or Passion?
Yeah.
No, which one?
They're the same thing.
Well, I know, but which one?
I mean, most people don't listen to the. I'm gonna listen to the Japanese version of it, so it would definitely be Sanctuary.
Yeah.
In it. But I remember when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, like, that day I was sitting there watching the videos from the intros and stuff. I was like, I can't wait. And then we had to wait till, I think it came out in May or April or something, because I knew it came out in December in Japan.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's the same thing with. I thought it came out in September here. Oh well, it doesn't matter. starting off, Sora goes into this.
It's called the dive to the heart. This is essentially his heart. Later on, you find out that this is way more convoluted than you would initially think at this opening. And we never actually really figure out who the little voice is. At least I tend to think it's probably like, should I give spoiler alert, or are people just gonna?
I would say stick to this game.
Okay.
Most people probably watching this are gonna know and realize this is.
Oh my God!
Everything.
I walked.
Most people watching this have probably played all these games and everything on there. Now, one thing, and this is probably my stupidness on this, if you want to explain this part on everything, because I'm an idiot and had no idea what all this crap was, but go ahead and let them know what this selecting actually is.
Okay, well, what this selecting actually is, and then there's a little bit more later on when you get to Destiny Islands. This basically sets up how you play the game and what abilities you get when you get them, and et cetera, et cetera. The sword is basically focusing on combat strength, combo pluses, health increases, things like that. The staff is how fast you gain, like magic boost and magic defense, things like that. And then this is just what's left, your major defense, so that way you don't have as much magic nor attack power, but you have a lot of defense. The only thing that shield is good for is that your first skill that you get is scan from shield, but it's not worth waiting the next. It's 2 or 3 levels to get scanned. So we're gonna go ahead and pick El Sordo,
which for me had no idea. I thought this reflected everybody's character. I knew Donald had the staff, Goofy had the shield, and it's just like, Donald, I don't want you to be good. I want Goofy to be good because Goofy does more attack, and I'm all about attack. Zero strategy in this game. It's just mash the buttons like crazy and do good. But going into it, I'm just like, okay, this has to reflect the characters that there are. I really don't want Donald to be that good because he's gonna waste his magic, and I'm gonna have to feed him ethers like a freaking baby. And
I'm gonna go ahead and give up the staff because I don't use the only magic I ever use is maybe the arrow and cure, which is pretty much it. I'd rather have the defensive abilities.
Yeah, and going into it, looking at it,
by about level 40, it's all evened out.
Matters.
So it doesn't really matter. Oh, my controllers are shaking.
Oh, stuff's about to go down. But if anybody knows anywhere to find those stained glass made out of well, I would hope actual stained glass, but I'll take whatever. Let somebody put it in a comment or send us an email. I'm sure we'll throw down an account or something, because I want these.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
They look awesome to me. And I understand they're Disney princesses and stuff, and I'm a 22-year-old guy, but I don't care. I really want that stuff somewhere in my house because it just looks freaking amazing.
A little bit of slowdown there. And if y'all bear with us, eventually we'll get all of this together. This is just our first.
Word, yo.
It's just our first cast. Blah, 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 we know. Well, I guess y'all are trying to maybe read it too. I'll go a little slower.
That's why there's a pause button.
But this is just dive to the heart. It's nothing special.
Tutorials for all. But yeah, if you have any suggestions on what we can do, I love how you just kill one and nope,
I don't want to be here. I'm afraid.
But if you have any suggestions, let us know on what we can do to improve this, or what other programs we can do. Because obviously we are running Fraps. I do have a game booster I can run in the background, and hopefully things will go through on there, and I can see if that somehow improves it. But if not, whatever. But yeah, this is basically just the tutorial levels of it all.
I hate not being able to block. You know.
When do you get block? Cause
I mean, you might actually have it already. I don't really remember.
I don't think so, because that's what I gave up. I gave up the same